Apache OpenOffice is an open-source office productivity software suite. It is a successor project of OpenOffice.org that incorporates code merged from the IBM Lotus Symphony code base. Apache OpenOffice is a close cousin of LibreOffice and NeoOffice. It contains a word processor, a spreadsheet, a presentation application, a drawing application, a formula editor, and a database management application. Apache OpenOffice's default file format is the OpenDocument Format, an ISO IEC standard, which originated with OpenOffice.org. It can also read a wide variety of other file formats, with particular attention to those from Microsoft Office. Apache OpenOffice is developed for Linux, OS X and Windows, with ports to other operating systems. It is distributed under the Apache license. The first release was version 3.4.0, on May 8, 2012. In October 2014, Bruce Byfield, writing for Linux Magazine, said the project had all but stalled, possibly due to IBM's withdrawal from the project. History. After acquiring Sun Microsystems in January 2010, Oracle Corporation continued developing OpenOffice.org and StarOffice, which it renamed Oracle OpenOffice. In September 2010, the majority of outside OpenOffice.org developers left the project due to concerns over Sun's, and then Oracle's, management of the project, to form the Document Foundation. TDF released the fork LibreOffice in January 2011, which most Linux distributions soon moved to, including Oracle Linux in 2012. In April 2011, Oracle stopped development of OpenOffice.org and laid off the remaining development team. Its reasons for doing so were not disclosed. Some speculate that it was due to the loss of mindshare with much of the community moving to LibreOffice, while others suggest it was a commercial decision. In June 2011, Oracle contributed the trademarks to the Apache Software Foundation. It also contributed Oracle-owned code to Apache for relicensing under the Apache license, at the suggestion of IBM, as IBM did not want the code put under a copyleft license. The developer pool for the Apache project was seeded by IBM employees, who as of 2014 continued to do the majority of the development. The project was accepted to the Apache Incubator on June 13, 2011. The Oracle code drop was imported on August 29, 2011, Apache OpenOffice 3.4 was released May 8, 2012, and Apache OpenOffice graduated as a top-level Apache project on October 18, 2012. IBM donated the Lotus Symphony code base to the Apache Software Foundation in 2012, and Symphony was deprecated in favor of Apache OpenOffice. Many features, including the sidebar and bug fixes, were merged. The accessible two-screen reader support from Symphony was merged for inclusion in the A00 4.1 release, although its first appearance in an open-source software release was as part of LibreOffice 4.2 in January 2014. Naming: by December 2011, the project was being called Apache OpenOffice.org. In 2012, the project chose the name Apache OpenOffice, a name used in the 3.4 press release. Component applications, fonts, Apache OpenOffice includes Open's Symbol, Deja Vu, the Gentium fonts, and the Apache licensed Chrome OS fonts Ariemo, Tinos and Cassine. OpenOffice Basic. Apache OpenOffice includes Openoffice Basic, a programming language similar to Microsoft Visual Basic for applications. Apache OpenOffice has some Microsoft VBA macro support. OpenOffice Basic is available in Writer, Calc and Base. File formats. Apache OpenOffice inherits its handling of file formats from OpenOffice.org. There is no definitive list of what formats the program supports other than the program's behavior. Notable claimed improvements in file format handling in 4.0 include improved interoperability with Office OpenXML. Use of Java. Apache OpenOffice does not bundle a Java virtual machine with the installer, as OpenOffice.org did, although the suite still requires Java for full functionality. Supported operating systems. Apache OpenOffice 4.1.0 was released for x86 versions of Microsoft Windows XP or later, Linux, and Macintosh OS X 10.7 or later. Other operating systems are supported by community ports. Completed ports for 3.4.1 included various other Linux platforms, FreeBSD, OS/2 and Solaris SPARC, and ports of 3.4.0 for Mac OS X v10.4, a Euro v10.5 PowerPC and Solaris x86. Development. As an Apache project, Apache OpenOffice is under the governance of the Apache Software Foundation. The project has no regular release schedule. It eschews time-based release schedules, releasing only when it is ready. This contrasts with the approach of LibreOffice, which plans feature releases every 6 months. Apache OpenOffice 3.4. Oracle released a beta version of OpenOffice.org 3.4 on April 12, 2011, including new SVG import, improved ODF 1.2 support, and spreadsheet functionality. A few days after the beta release, Oracle cancelled development of the proprietary Oracle OpenOffice derivative and, a few months later, announced that stewardship of OpenOffice.org would be transferred to the Apache Software Foundation. With the donation to Apache, development slowed while the Foundation moved the code base and infrastructure to its servers. Apache OpenOffice 3.4 was released on May 8, 2012. Apache OpenOffice 3.4 differed from the 13-month-older OpenOffice.org 3.4 beta mainly in license-related details, as much code and fonts under licenses unacceptable to Apache was removed as was possible. Language support was considerably reduced, to 15 languages from 121 in the last Oracle OpenOffice.org version. Java is not bundled with the software. 3.4.1, released August 23, 2012, added 5 more languages, with a further 8 added January 30, 2013. Apache OpenOffice 4.0. Apache OpenOffice 4.0 was released July 23, 2013. Features include merging the Symphony code drop, re-implementing the sidebar-style interface from Symphony, improved install, Office interoperability enhancements, and performance improvements. 4.0.1 added 9 new languages. Apache OpenOffice 4.1. This version was released April 29, 2014. Various features lined up for 4.1 include comments on text ranges, accessible to, in-place editing of input fields, interactive cropping, importing pictures from files and other improvements. Distribution. The project strongly recommends all downloads be made from its own download page, which supplies binaries from the project SourceForge page. SourceForge reported 30 million downloads for the Apache OpenOffice 3.4 series by January 2013, making it one of SourceForge's top downloads. The project claimed 50 million downloads of Apache OpenOffice 3.4x as of May 15, 2013, slightly over 1 year after the release of 3.4.0, and 85,083,221 downloads of all versions by January 1, 2014. As of May 2012, 87% of downloads via SourceForge were for Windows, 11% for Macintosh and 2% for Linux. Statistics in the first 50 million downloads remain consistent, at 88% Windows, 10% Macintosh, 2% Linux. As of April 2014, Apache OpenOffice has been downloaded 100 million times in a period of 2 years. In distributions, Apache OpenOffice is available in Gen 2 Linux in the FreeBSD ports tree. It is also to be made available for OS/2 and eCom Station. Derivatives include OpenOffice for Android. LibreOffice also reuses some Apache OpenOffice code, acknowledging 4.5% of commits in LibreOffice 4.1 as coming from Apache contributors. It is also rebasing its ALGPL version 3 code base on the Apache OpenOffice 3.4 source code release, to allow wider licensing under MPL v2+ and LGPL v3+. NeoOffice includes stability fixes from Apache OpenOffice. References. External links, official website, Apache OpenOffice.org blog.